receiver, those four seniors. And for the Neville Tigers, we've got number 6, Codrick Smith. I don't have to say much about Codrick. Number 88, Brad Lomax. Brad has captained a couple times this year. Fine senior for the Neville Tigers.
I want to make mention of something. The Glen Oaks squad captains tonight are holding in their hands a jersey with the number 7, which on our roster is Michael Duncan.
They just look a whole lot alike, especially their home uniforms.
By indication of the head referee, Glen Oaks has won the toss but will defer until the second half. So if this proves, as I'm thinking, Neville will receive, yes, the Neville Tigers will receive to begin this contest. The captains will shake hands at the center of the field. Morris, I'm excited. We're just a moment away from kickoff.
Play some football, I really am.
The best new cars make the best used cars, and the best way to buy them is with 0% financing at Vantro Toyota. 0% financing is an effect on used Toyotas. Your choice. America's bestseller, 2001 Camry, just $15,988. $15,988. 2001 Corolla, just $11,988. Or get 0% financing. 0% financing on pre-owned Toyotas at Vantro Toyota Cadillac used cars. We're right on the corner, right on the price.
Commitment, experience, skill, and resourceful people directed at a single goal, success on the football field. That's been a Neville Tiger tradition for 70 years. These same qualities have been directed at a single goal with Thomas Farr and Reeves Insurance, affordably insuring people, property, and business of this area since 1953. Thomas Farr and Reeves Insurance, 1010 North 9th Monroe. Call 388-1472. Round 2 of the 4A playoffs as he approaches. The ball is underway. It's a kick coming down to Abney at the 10, the 15, the 20. Looking for blocks, cuts it outside. Abney to the 25, being chased. He's out across the 35 to near the 36-yard line. Good return by Tim Abney.
Good return, Neil. He didn't stay with the flow then. It looked like it was just taking a little too much time to get developed in that center. So Tim just took it upon himself to bust out to the left and did very well with it. Got an extra 10, maybe 15 yards.
He was run out of bounds away from our vantage point, and he was actually taken out at the 38-yard line. Works as a 28-yard return down to 3. Robert will just pull it down to run, and he's smothered. He's lost at least 4 yards on the play as the Glen Oaks defense was right there to take him down. You've got 2nd down and 14 for the Neville Tigers. Line of scrimmage is now the Tiger 29-yard line. Jeremy Willis will actually be in the backfield near Robert Lane. Tripped receivers near side, wide side of the field. Robert Lane is looking to throw as time. Pass over the middle, incomplete. A rare drop by Tim Abney. Robert Lane in the shotgun. He's dropping the throw, has pressure, but releases upfield, and it should be incomplete. I don't think Toby held on to it. Toby's
for Toby, but incomplete, so we'll have to punt that football.
Standing back deep is James Vernon, the dangerous return man for Glen Oaks. Drew Carson's kick is way high, but it takes a good Neville bounce and roll down to the Glen Oaks 28-yard line. So again, a high punt, no chance of a return. Worked very well. Now, Giles,
2 good running backs.
but there is no running back in this formation. There are 4 wide receivers to the right side. Now a man coming in motion right side. It's a handoff, looking upfield, being chased, brought down for a loss on the play. Great defensive move by whom?
Well, that was Martez McGee and number 34, Cedric Harris.
So again, just a quick handoff that time. I believe that's going to be Lee Martin will wear 23 sometimes. So that's who that's going to be. This time, Giles, the quarterback, will work in the shotgun. 2 receivers right side, 3 to the near side. Now there's a stoppage of play. The play clock is not out. Someone must have lined up in the neutral zone.
Yeah, Neil, I tell you, that play that Glen Oaks just ran looks amazingly like the Neville play that we use. Either Abney or Ziegler goes in motion, and the quarterback, that's going to be against Neville.
Yeah, I believe someone on the defense lined up in the neutral zone. After the 5-yard penalty, it's 2nd down Glen Oaks. Line of scrimmage now the Panthers 32. 2nd down about 6. Giles, shotgun snap. It's high, but he's got it. He's going to look to throw. He pumps once, now throws way upfield. Coming down, it's incomplete. I'll tell you, the ball was intended for number 28 down there, James Vernon, but we had a Tiger, Johnny, on the spot.
We had plenty of Tigers. Martez McGee was in there. Codrick Smith was in there. Travis Moore was in there. And Drew Carson was in there.
Clock is now stopped with 9:55 remaining in the first quarter. There is no score. 3rd down and 6 for Glen Oaks at the 32-yard line. Now another stoppage of play, but I don't see a penalty flag here. we've got a player who has to come out of the game. That trotting to the side is Anthony Warren, who's actually listed as a running back. I think he's got an equipment problem. 3rd down and 6 from the Glen Oaks 32-yard line. Low slap to Giles, looking left to throw, looking, shoots his pass, got a man upfield for the first down, has to take it on an ease, down right there as the reception is made by number 82, Travis Ellison. 1st down and 10 at the Glen Oaks 42-yard line. There is no score. Clock is moving with 9:06 in the first. Handoff, running right side, looking for room. Now turning it up quickly inside out to the right side. Anthony Warren, and he got decent yardage on the play. Got about 5.
Tell you what, if he's 5'11", 190, and that's a big running back, he's also fast, too. He's tough.
Giles, the quarterback, who also wears number 10, will send 4 receivers left side, 1 to the right side. He's all alone in the shotgun. Looking for the shotgun snap. The Tigers are stunning, have him, but he gets loose. He's got it across the line of scrimmage and near the first down marker. Somebody just missed him in the backfield, Morris.
Him back there, Neil, we sure did, but let him go, and I believe he's got that first down. He's going to be real close.
So again, a fresh set of downs for the Glen Oaks Panthers at the Neville 48-yard line. Giles in the shotgun set will hand it off, running straight up in there, but drops the football, picks it up immediately is Warren. It'll net a yard or 2 on the play, but that ball came out of his hands and hit the ground. We
sure needed to get that one, but unfortunately didn't. Warren picked it back up. Frank Jefferson on the tackle for the Neville Tigers. Number 52, a senior.
Out, and now back-to-back first downs, and another play has Glen Oaks 2nd down, 8 yards to go at the Neville 46-yard line. Giles alone in the backfield, 3 receivers near side, 2 to the right side outside. He's dropping the throw, shoots upfield, got a man who's trying to cut it back inside and break a tackle at the 40, 39-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but he needs only a yard or 2. It'll be 3rd and short.
Don Jackson makes a good tackle, but only after he caught that ball and picked up good yardage.
Giles, the quarterback, alone in the backfield, has the shotgun snap. He's looking to throw to the right side, incomplete, and it's decision time for Glen Oaks on a 4th down and 2. The punter is Giles, so watch out here.
And nobody's back.
Nobody back for Neville as the line of scrimmage is near the Neville 40. Glen Oaks pointing, a lot of movement. Here's a high snap, but Giles is going to punt it. It's a high kick, and again, one of his men will try to field it inside the 10, but it takes a Neville bounce, just kind of bounds around near the 12-yard line, and the Tigers are back on offense. The defense bending a little bit, but not breaking. A lone receiver left side, 3 to the near side. Handed off Josh Roberts. He's picked his way through for a couple, cutting it outside, and he's got good yardage. He's 15 yards plus upfield across the 30 to the 31-yard line. First down, Neville. Shotgun set again. Trips receivers right side, wide side of the field. Neville moving from our left to right. Lane throws. A little high. Incomplete for Toby. A couple of yards upfield. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10. LaMarcus Simmons, Nolan Darby to the near side. Slot right is Abney. Left side Ziegler. Josh Roberts has a fake handoff. Here's Lane upfield. Pushing his blocker along. 15 yards upfield, maybe 14 yards as I recount it. Tim Abney leading the way for Robert Lane out of the backfield.
Lane did a beautiful job of running that football. I tell you what, when he leans forward, he can run.
Got Neville's 2nd first down on the night. 1st down and 10 for the Tigers at the Neville 45-yard line. Robert Lane in the shotgun. Roberts is back there with him. Hand off to Roberts running right. He's got a seam. He's 5 yards, 10 yards upfield. And the last man who could get him got him, but not before he makes the 35-yard line of Glen Oaks.
Looks like number 21 tripped him up, Neil Fanner. That's Brad Augustus, cornerback.
Josh Roberts tonight, 2 carries and already well over 40 yards.
Really run the ball really well.
Robert Lane sends Tim Abney in motion toward the left side. Shotgun snap, handed off. Josh Roberts running left, breaks the tackle, 5 yards upfield. Now finds the running rough inside the 30 to the 28, but a nice gain, Josh Roberts. Robert Lane will take his shotgun snap. Roberts in the backfield with him. Again, Abney in motion from right to left. Snap it, fake a handoff. Robert Lane up the middle. He's crossed the first down marker, and he's inside the 25 and near the 23. That'll move the chains by young Robert Lane. LaMarcus Simmons left side. Nolan Darby over there. Tim Abney left. Toby Ziegler right, but here's a handoff. Jeremy Willis finding a seam through there. He's 10 yards upfield. He's spilled inside the 15 near the 12-yard line. Good run, Jeremy Willis.
Well, Jeremy did a real good job, Neil. You took the words out of my mouth. A good run indeed. Looks like he was a little gimpy getting up there, but boy, what a great run.
Field is Josh Roberts with Robert Lane. Roberts, the handoff to him. He's inside the 10, twisting his way forward. He got about 5 to near the 7-yard, maybe the 8-yard line of Glen Oaks.
He just picked up an extra yard on that good extra effort. Josh Roberts, what a running back he is. and what a defensive back he is when called upon.
Let's go ahead and credit Josh Roberts technically with a 4-yard gain. This will be second down at about 6 near the Glen Oaks 8-yard line. Robert Lane shotgun, hands it off Josh Roberts. No, Lane looking to throw. He's in trouble. Tries to get out, throws it upfield, and it's incomplete. He was hit as he was going down, so there is no flag on the play. It'll bring up third down and long. 3 minutes, 25 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. There is no score, but the Tigers are third down about 6 at the Glen Oaks 8-yard line. Here is Robert Lane in the shotgun snap. Our formation, Tim Abney in motion. He'll hand it off. Jeremy Willis left side to 5 into the end zone. He was untouched until he made pay dirt. Jeremy Willis took it the final 8 yards, and the Tigers are on the board.
Jeremy did not get touched until about 4 yards into the end zone. Man, he ran out the end of the end zone. What a great run again by Jeremy Willis. Our running backs are doing outstanding tonight, which obviously means our offensive line is blocking.
Our offensive line opened a hole over there that you could drive a big SUV through. Let's take a break with 3:19 remaining in the first quarter. Our score, Neville 6, Glen Oaks nothing. This is Tiger Football on FM 102.
The best new cars make the best used cars, and the best way to buy them is with 0% financing at Vantro Toyota. 0% financing is now in effect on used Toyotas. Your choice. America's bestseller, 2001 Camry, just $15,988. $15,988. 2001 Corolla, just $11,988. Or get 0% financing. 0% financing on pre-owned Toyotas at Vantro Toyota Cadillac used cars. We're right on the corner, right on the price.
Commitment, experience, skill, and resourceful people directed at a single goal: success on the football field. That's been a Neville Tiger tradition for 70 years. These same qualities have been directed at a single goal with Thomas Farr and Reeves Insurance, affordably insuring people, property, and business of this area since 1953. Thomas Farr and Reeves Insurance, 1010 North 9th Monroe. Call 388-1472. Back at Memorial Stadium in Baton Rouge, here is Matt Murrow, who is kicking it away. The ball is coming down near the 20, takes a bounce. The Glen Oaks man has it at the 17. He's in trouble now, cuts it outside and has running room. He goes up the sideline and is punished by Toby Ziegler on special teams, but not before he makes the 37-yard line of Glen Oaks. I tell you, Toby showed some aggression on that play.
Toby really got after that guy. I mean, he hit him hard. Toby is not just a receiver and runner. He's a hitter, too.
The Panthers back on offense. Stephen Giles will have 4 receivers, left side, 1 right side. Right side of the field is to the left. Here's Giles on the quarterback draw. He's upfield. He's got 5 yards, and now spins forward for another yard or 2. He's across the 45 to the 46-yard line. He got 8.
It was like Montrell Hunter did the spinning down of the quarterback. Montrell got in there and really threw him to the ground.
Here's Giles. He'll keep it. No, he did hand it off. For a moment, I was fooled there, but it is big Anthony Warren who's forward for about a yard.
Montrell Hunter again makes the stop for the Tigers, but not until he got that first down.
So again, first down and 10, Glen Oaks at the Panthers' 48-yard line. In the shotgun is Giles. He's rolling left, looking to throw. Has time, shoots a pass way upfield. It's caught. First down and more. He spins and makes a move down to the 35-yard line. The receiver, and again, that's his go-to man, Travis Ellison. Here's Glen Oaks, first and 10 at the Neville 35. Working in the shotgun all alone is Giles, rolling right, looking, getting pressure. Now he's one way downfield toward the end zone, overthrows the intended receiver, who was step for step Drew Carson right there.
Intended receiver was Brad Augustus.
Neville 6, Glen Oaks nothing. The Panthers are now second down and 10, even though the yard marker says first down. At the Neville 35-yard line, hand it off, fake a handoff, rolling right is Giles, throws a pass upfield, and if it was caught, it's enough for the first down, and it is a reception at the Neville 22-yard line. First down and 10 at the 23-yard line of Neville. Glen Oaks with a fresh set of downs, so we've got a switch out at quarterback. That's number 28, James Vernon, and he's going to just snap the ball to him and run left. He's at the line of scrimmage, turns it up in there, and will be knocked out of bounds near the 15-yard line. It works for positive gain of some 8 yards on the play, but a bit of trickery. Second down, 2 yards to go at the Neville 15-yard line as the Panthers are in the red zone. That's Warren in the backfield along with Giles in the shotgun set. Snap it to him, fake a handoff. No, Warren's got it. Hit, spun at the line of scrimmage, and now a whole host of Neville Tigers will push him back. Also a flag on the play.
I believe that was John Jackson that came all the way across from his right defensive end position and grabbed him. I hope he didn't grab a face mask.
It is half the distance. so by virtue of that, it's first down and goal for Glen Oaks. The Panthers, look at this, are at the 8-yard line of Neville. In the shotgun is Giles. Warren is back there, high snap. Warren with the football, picking its way through. Hit by Cedric Harris at the 6, and that's all he's going to make.
Cedric Harris, Chris Wilson, and Travis Moore, a bunch of Neville Tigers.
So again, Warren found a little bit of daylight, but he closed down very quickly. Cedric Harris really put the wood to him. But here's Glen Oaks. Second down, goal to go. The ball is just outside the Neville 5-yard line, so the Panthers are close.
There's some beef up in that offensive line for Glen Oaks.
This should be some type of running play, you'd think, as Giles hands it off. Warren left side. He'll try to get outside the pursuit, and he will not make much. He may make the 5-yard line or just inside. I think it was Drew Carson that helped run him down.
Drew Carson did make the tackle. I tell you, John Jackson was right there, as was Frank Jefferson for the Tigers.
So here's Glen Oaks after the timeout. Third down and goal from the 5. Giles will be alone in the backfield. There will be 4 receivers to the right side, wide side of the field, 1 to the left side. Giles will take his snap from center. He's going to roll right, looking to throw. He gets pursuit. He's on the run. He's being chased. Will try to get away now and just throw it away into the end zone. Incomplete or out of bounds, as Giles did a good job that time of just throwing the ball away, and it's 4th down and 5.
Let's hand it to Joe Sledge and John Jackson. They ran him back.
Again, Giles, the quarterback, is down under. Warren is the setback. Giles looking to throw. Hump has to try to run it now. He's headed toward the end zone and cut down before he gets there. He's cut down at the 2-yard line. What great coverage on the play to shut down the pass, and the Tigers have held.
Neil, guess who was on the bottom of that pile holding on to that quarterback? Frank Jefferson, number 52.
I am not surprised at all. First time I recall as well. Robert Lane will have to get this one off quickly. They're going to line up in the I with Lane under center. The play clock is down to 5. Turns, hands it off. No, he'll keep it himself. He's across the 5 out to the 9-yard line, and that gets the Tigers some breathing room as Robert Lane got 7. Josh Roberts in the backfield along with Lane. Their receivers left and right. Handed off Josh Roberts, who's hit at the line of scrimmage and will go down for no gain. Good defensive pursuit by Glen Oaks.
That took a little time in developing there, a little slower than our previous runs, but Glen Oaks did a good job too, and then defending that play.
10:30 remaining in the second quarter. The Tigers with a 6-0 lead.
The ball was on the 2 or 3 yard line.
Robert Lane in the shotgun all alone will drop to throw. Looks one way, now looks another way. He's back toward the end zone. Will pull it down. He's still scrambling. Will go down on the play. He just couldn't hold it any longer. The ball rolls to Drew, but he gets away a good punt. It's coming out to near the 30. Takes a good Neville bounce. Touched by a Tiger at the 38-yard line. But again, that one was really starting to roll when the Tiger touched. 9:28 remaining in the second quarter. The Tigers up by 6-0. Giles, 4 wide receivers to the wide side, right side. Giles is dropping to throw, looking upfield. Got a man, incomplete.
Neil, I tell you, Robert Appley did a good job then of coming back quickly and getting in the receiver's face, and he did it legally.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Glen Oaks working at the Neville 39. Again, 5 receivers to go into the pattern. Looking to the right side. Giles has it into the hands of Warren. He's hit out of bounds near the 35-yard line. It'll work for a gain of about 4. A swinging gate pass to the right side.
Robert Appley puts a hit on him, and a good hit knocks him out of bounds. Robert was helped by Martez McGee.
Third down, we'll call it 7. Line of scrimmage, the Neville 36-yard line. Giles in the shotgun, low snap, but he's got it. Got protection. I think he's going to try to run it and drops the football. There's a dive for the football, and I believe Giles got his own fumble back, but at the line of scrimmage, it'll be 4th down, Glen Oaks.
I tell you what, Chris Welch almost got it. Almost doesn't count in recovered fumbles.
Giles is back in the shotgun, calls for the football. Looking. Now is being chased. Gets away. He's going upfield, and it's cut down. Shy of the first down marker at the 30-yard line. Who nailed him to the turn?
John Jackson got him. He knocked him forward, but thankfully he didn't knock him over.
With 8 minutes, 13 seconds remaining in the second quarter, our score, Neville 6, Glen Oaks nothing. Jeremy Willis in the backfield with Lane. Fake a handoff to him. Throw it right side. There's Ziegler who's got it. Shaking a man 5 yards upfield. Pushing forward. Toby gets 9 as he takes that thing out to the 39-yard line. Nifty bit of running by Toby Ziegler. 9 yards to Toby Ziegler. 2nd down and 1 at the 39-yard line of the Tigers. Lane is down under. He'll turn and fake a handoff and cross the line of scrimmage and pull his body out across the 45 to the 47. He got 7 yards, 8 yards on the play.
Well, Neil, I tell you what, he took about 4 guys with him.
And it produced a 1st down at the Neville 47-yard line. Lane in the shotgun calling for the football. Throws right. Ziegler had to go to a knee and take it. So he's down at the line of scrimmage. As you're down once that happens in high school.
He did go down on his knee, and that's it. So no gain, boy, and he had a little bit of opening there too, Neil. He could have done some good.
Line of scrimmage is the Neville 47. The Tigers are moving from our right to left. Lane, shotgun snap, fakes a handoff. He goes straight up in there, will cross the 50 to the 49. Robert Lane got only about 4 yards on the play. That'll leave 3rd down and 6.
Looks like he may have gotten, let's see, yeah, you're right, about 4. I thought he had 5 there, but 4 is it.
His hand may be a little bit sore. We just don't know that for sure, obviously. On this 3rd down and 6 near the 49 of Glen Oaks, Robert Lane, shotgun, dropping back to throw, looking, has time, pumps once, throws. Tim Abney's got it. He's loose. He's to the 30. Tim Abney being chased and pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line of Glen Oaks. What a great reception and run by Tim Abney. I'll tell you, Robert Lane hit him on the fly.
Yeah, that was indeed vintage Tim Abney and vintage Robert Lane.
So it's actually 1st down and 10 Neville at the 21-yard line of the Panthers. Robert Lane's all alone in the shotgun calling for the football. He's going to run right, pitch it out right. Abney's got it, got a block upfield by Darby. Abney's 5 yards, now 10 yards upfield. In fact, he may be to the 10-yard line. A nifty bit of running.
You know, he certainly got that 1st down.
Did you see that block by Nolan Darby?
I did not, actually. I'm glad you saw it.
Yeah, he got a great block from Nolan Darby. And this one is a 1st down. And it's just outside the, no, it's at the 10-yard line. This will produce a 1st and goal. So this is 1st down and goal, but from about the longest point, it can be a goal-to-goal situation like this. Robert Lane will work in the shotgun back there. Or no, it's Toby Ziegler. As Robert Lane will turn and run to the left side to be a receiver. Here's Toby Ziegler going up the middle on a draw. He's to the 4-yard line. Now maybe close to the 3. We'll call him at the 4-yard line. A 6-yard gain, Toby Ziegler.
You know, that's the first time I've seen that play this year. Actually, Robert Lane was at a halfback position. Toby Ziegler was back in the regular quarterback position, shotgun quarterback position. The snap goes to Ziegler. Oh, Ziegler just turns it upfield and runs it.
LaMarcus Simmons, Nolan Darby right side. Toby Ziegler to the near side. It's an I formation with Abney, the up back behind Lane. Abney's got the ball, powering his way forward. Touchdown! He's into the end zone. He takes it the final 4 yards. Tim Abney in for the score.
The big question is now, after that fine Tim Abney run, we got to go for 2, huh? Don't you think? What are we going to do?
I think that is the odds-on decision. No ball back. Robert Lane going for 2. He's in the shotgun set. Josh Robertson back there. He'll roll right, looking toward the end zone, throws it. Josh Roberts has it for the 2-point conversion. Let's take a break with 4:45 remaining in the 2nd quarter. Our score, Neville 14, Glen Oaks nothing. Matt Murrow and company teeing it up at the West 40 here at Memorial Stadium. Ball ready. Matt approaches the football, kicks a high kick. This one should be returned, though. Driving the receiver back to the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20. He's through. He's hit by one man, 35-40. Gets another break. He's out to the 50-yard line, trying to break a man. Travis Morris chasing him. And now it's going to take Robert Apperly to get him, and he does, but not before he returns that thing inside the 20-yard line to the 18-yard line of Neville.
Neil, Robert Apperly was the last man who could have gotten him, and thankfully Robert got him.
Giles, the quarterback, he's flanked to his left side by his running back, Warren. Shotgun snap, handed off Warren, looking right, trying to turn up field now to the 15, to the 14-yard line. He got 4 to bring up 2nd down and 6 at the Neville 14. Takes the snap, he'll hand it off. No, he'll keep it himself, running right. He's to the 10 and will be pushed down at the 9-yard line rather aggressively.
I'll tell you what, Codrick Smith did a really good job of making that open field tackle.
Field behind Giles, 3rd down and goal from the 2. Giles to go under at quarterback. The Tigers sack the line of scrimmage as well. Hand it off. Warren left side, and he is going for the flag and into the end zone. He just barely got it in there. He was going to cut up field and then cut it to the outside and barely made it to the pylon.
He just outran us to the pylon. That's what he did. He didn't have but 2 yards to go forward. He ran about 15, but he made it.
And here's the snapback. It is there, and it's a kick that is up. It got through there as we take a break with 1:30 remaining in the second quarter. Our score, Neville 14, Glen Oaks nothing. This is Tiger football on FM 102. Teeing it up is Travis Ellison at the East 40 here in Memorial Stadium. He approaches the football, gets the kick away. It's rather low. This one should be returned. Josh Roberts has it at the 10, the 15. Josh looking for blocks at the 20. Cuts back to it at the 25, 30, and is wrapped up at the 30, goes down at the 31-yard line. Good return, Josh Roberts. Slips back into the shotgun. He takes the shotgun snap, looking to throw. He has time, throws upfield. Complete to Abney at the 45-yard line of Glen Oaks. Had to spin around, take it, and made the catch as he was falling. Okay, clock is moving with 1:12. Lane to throw. Left side complete to Ziegler. Shakes a man at the 45, inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. The clock will continue to move. It'll be under a minute before we can snap it again. Snap from center delivered to him. He's looking to throw. Looking, being chased. Now being chased out of the pocket, rolling right. Looking, and now we'll just pull it down and run toward the sideline, but will not go out of bounds. He loses yards on the play, and I believe the Tigers will have to burn their final timeout here. Robert Lane, third down and about 7 near the 42-yard line of Glen Oaks. He's dropping back to throw, looking, gets pressure. We'll pull it down and run it. He's going to go upfield and step out of bounds just past the first down marker. Here's Robert Lane. He's dropping the throw. He throws to the left side, looking for Ziegler. Complete. Flag on the play. Ziegler steps into the end zone. If it's against the defense, it'll count. Toby got open at the 10-yard line, but there may have been a defensive push-off.
This is going to be a Hail Mary, I'm sure.
So here's Robert Lane, who'll work from the shotgun. Glen Oaks playing back off the receivers. Lane heaves one way downfield, looking down there, incomplete, batted away at the last second. We're out of time. We have achieved halftime. Let's take a break and talk about this 1.5. Neville 14, Glen Oaks 7. In this particular segment, we'll talk about some of the support groups for Neville High School. Very important to Neville, or any school for that matter. To help out with that is Charlie Sampagnero, a 1973 graduate of Neville High School. Glad to have you with me.
Nice to be here, Neil.
Right, and you serve as the NAPA president, Neville Alumni and Friends Association. Tell me a little more about what that means.
Well, NAPA is a support group, and it supports the academics here at Neville High School, whether it be scholarships, Teacher of the Year. We also have a group that has restored an antique piano here, which is virtually priceless. We also have groups that are involved in landscaping the campus. So NAPA is a group of alumni and friends that have come in, and they do the little extras for the academic environment here at Neville.
Again on NAPA, Dana Jefferson and the wonderful job she does there.
And she's a spearhead. She spearheaded this group, and she is all Neville, and she just works tirelessly for Neville High School.
Right, make sure that you're a part of that organization. The Neville Tiger Athletic Foundation was founded to help out with all aspects of athletics here at Neville. It doesn't matter if it's girls soccer, girls softball, anything to do with any basketball team, of course some in football, baseball. The Athletic Foundation itself, tell us more.
Well, the Athletic Foundation was founded 2 or 3 years ago, and Skip Portman, Bob Lane, and myself, we sat down one day and we came up with the idea. Our foundation is kind of like the Tiger Athletic Foundation at LSU. What we do is we support all athletics. If there are any extras that need to be taken care of or whatever, that's what we're here for. And what we do is different coaches in the different sports fill out forms of their wants and needs, and we try to fulfill their needs as best as we can. We've done real well. All the sports, have been upgraded, and they've received funds from the Neville Tiger Athletic Foundation.
Anyone who drives by Neville and sees the beautiful campus and, of course, the fruits of the labor of things we've talked about already will also see the banners that are hanging around the football field on the fence there. This is something called the Neville Tiger Club, which is the newest of these particular support groups. Tell us more about that.
Well, the Neville Tiger Club is a support group. It was founded by Edwin Kraft, Forrest Harvey, Coach Midnight, and what we've done with that is strictly football. The proceeds from the signs that you see on Forsyth and down the practice field are strictly for football, but when you talk about football here at Neville High School, football, it helps out all the sports. So what we do is, again, anything that needs to be done that's extra, we're there. And we try to fulfill all the needs and wants, because the most important thing is for our children that play in athletics here to have the very best there is.
There's also a safety factor there. The newest, latest equipment also protects the players well.
Right, exactly. Also, we tend to do things, too, like for Christmas, you know, we like to do things for the coaches, their wives, because behind every good coach is a really great wife. And we've had some good ones come through Neville High School. And also, you know, we do things like we cook for the kids on Wednesdays, and anything extra that needs to be done, we do with the proceeds from the Tiger Club.
Now, no doubt for people who are watching or listening to this right now, we need to remind you it's time to renew in the Neville Tiger Club itself. That's something was started new, and this is renewal time. How would someone go through that process to renew, Charlie, and also to maybe join if they haven't?
Well, the most important thing is you could call Neville High School. I'm sure Mr. Vadreen would be glad to steer you in the right direction. You can call myself. You can call Edwin Kraft, Forrest Harvey. But the thing that we want to do is we want to make sure that these businesses that you see out here on Forsyth, they support Neville High School. And it's really important that we support them, because, you know, this school is set on a very beautiful campus. It's in a great neighborhood, and they're here to help us, and they support us, and we need to support them.
Well, Charlie Sampanero, we thank you for what you do. Just a couple of names you've thrown out there as well among very, very many who make it happen up here and do it in a very tireless and selfless way, including this gentleman here. Thank you for laying the building blocks for the future.
Well, thank you very much.
Commitment, experience, skill, and resourceful people directed at a single goal: success on the football field. That's been a Neville Tiger tradition for 70 years. These same qualities have been directed at a single goal with Thomas Farr and Reeves Insurance, affordably insuring people, property, and business of this area since 1953. Thomas Farr and Reeves Insurance, 1010 North 9th Monroe. Call 388-1472.
The best new cars make the best used cars, and the best way to buy them is with 0% financing at Van Tro Toyota. 0% financing is not in effect on used Toyotas. Your choice. America's bestseller, 2001 Camry, just $15,988. $15,988. 2001 Corolla, just $11,988. Or get 0% financing. 0% financing on pre-owned Toyotas at Van Tro Toyota Cadillac used cars. We're right on the corner, right on the price.
Matt Murrow will kick a sky kick, a short one over to the right side to help negate a big run back, hopefully. But here is Warren with the football. He's breaking tackles out across the 30 to the 35, now the 41-yard line of Glen Oaks. Giles, the quarterback, will put trips receivers left side, one near side. Ball is at the center of the field. Giles has the snap, looking to throw, dropping, trying to set up a screen out to the right side to Warren. Warren to the 40, the 45 to 50, cuts it back in. Tries to break another tackle, but he goes down at the 38-yard line of Neville. Big gain on the play. And it's first down Glen Oaks at the Neville 38-yard line. Tigers showing 3 down linemen again. Now Robert Afferley comes up, I see. Giles, long snap count. Play clock is down to 10. Takes the shotgun snap. Will drop the throw. Looks left side. Now throws it over the middle. Incomplete. That ball got knocked loose, I think, by Drew Carson.
Drew Carson did a good job getting right. He was right with his man.
Second down and 10. Line of scrimmage is the Neville 38-yard line. Giles will be alone in the backfield. There'll be 4 receivers left side. High snap. He has to go up and get it, and he's buried. He is buried for a loss back to the 47-yard line. A loss on the play of at least 8 yards. Who got there?
Montrell Hunter, number 98, also Joe Sledge right behind him.
He shot the gap, that being Hunter.
Sure did. He got
Play clock is down to 7. High snap to Giles. There's just no rush, and he kicks it away. Is going to bounce, take a roll into the end zone. Neville 14, Glen Oaks 7. Robert Lane is down under. Abney in motion, handed off Abney, running right, looking for blocks. Tim's trying to get outside and will barely make the line of scrimmage if he can get there. That was a great defensive wall by Glen Oaks. Spread formation again. Robert Lane will fake a handoff and throw it left side to Ziegler, looking for a block, breaks a tackle. He's across the 30 to the 37-yard line or so. That is a fine 17-yard reception by Toby Ziegler. Trips receivers right side, wide side of the field. Abney turns now to go in motion left side. Robert Lane, shotgun snap, hands off. Jeremy Willis up in there for 5, maybe a little more as he stretches his frame. He's hit hard at the 45-yard line, but he got 8 on the play. Second down and about 2. Line of scrimmage, the Neville 45. Robert Lane has the I formation. He'll take it and hand it off to Abney, who's through there, met with authority and breaks just a couple of tackles to get a nice gain on the play to the Glen Oaks 46-yard line. First down, Neville. Lane, shotgun, throws it right. Tim Abney's got it on the swinging gate outside, but he'll do good to just make the line of scrimmage. I'll tell you, that left side of the defense of Glen Oaks is good. No, they're great.
They are good. They are great. 26, Malcolm Joseph making the stop.
Squarely on the 50-yard line. Second down, about 15 yards to go at that point. Robert Lane calling for the football. Fakes a handoff to Josh Roberts. Got it to Ziegler left side, breaks a tackle. Toby Ziegler upfield. Flag comes in at the end of the play as Toby Ziegler took it about 9 yards upfield. Well, you know, we mentioned hardly any flags, and they start flying everywhere. Now, it's third down and about 35 yards to go. Line of scrimmage is the Neville 30. Robert Lane, shotgun. Jeremy Willis is back there, fakes the handoff to him, throws it left side. Ziegler, who's going to try to break tackles. He's coming back inside, and now will break free. He's upfield and be pulled down. He got a nice 10, 11-yard gain out of it, but it's fourth down and long at the Neville 40. Glen Oaks has 2 back to receive this punt. Drew Carson. The snap is there. It's good. Here is Drew's punt. It's off the side of his foot. This one's not going to net a whole lot as that ball actually bounced up and tried to go into the stands across the way. It'll be marked out of bounds to get this at the Neville 46-yard line. Again, this defense will have to rise to the occasion. Stephen Giles calling for the shotgun snap. He'll hand it off to Warren. No, he fakes it in there and throws it right side. Complete out to the right side, trying to twist away as a receiver. He's upfield for about 8 yards as the reception's made by James Vernon.
Neil, that was number 28 receiving the ball. That's been James Vernon, and as you said, and Robert Appley making the stop.
The Panthers are moving from our left to right. Giles alone in the backfield. Shotgun snap. Quarterback draw. He's got the first down and more. He's across the 30 to the 29-yard line, so that'll work for a good 8, 9 yards.
Just right up the middle. Good hole there, and had to be stopped in the backfield. Our defensive
backfield. Thank you for clarifying. This is a first down and 10. You're right. Stephen Giles, shotgun snap, all alone. He's going to try to look. Throws it to Vernon at the line of scrimmage. He's trying to be cut down for a loss. Now breaks free. Is running right side, being pursued, and he's loose. To the 20, the 15, the 10, and he's in for the touchdown. He was bottled up, but he turned the throttle on as he ran all the way back around to the right side. He took the pass left and took it into the end zone for the touchdown. Here's Ellison to try the point after. The holder does something weird. He'll get up from the tee and walk forward and walk back. Again, Glen Oaks going for 1. The snapback is there. Kick is away. It is up, and it's through there. Let's take a break with 3:36 remaining in the third. Our score, we're tied at 14 apiece. This is Tiger Football on FM 102. So Glen Oaks takes it on a fairly short field, scores on an electrifying run by Vernon as he capped off the drive with a long run, and now here's Ellison to kick it away. It is coming down. Looks like it'll be fielded by Abney at the 12. The 15 with blocks. The 25. Now across the 30, and we'll just carry bodies across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Neville in fairly good field position. We've got a ball game. We're tied at 14 with 3:28 remaining in the third. Robert Lane down under. Will hand it off. Going right up in there is Josh Roberts, who broke out of there but was taken down quickly again on pursuit. He got about 4 on the play, and that's all.
I tell you what, I can't say enough good accolades about number 15, Maurice Sims.
Robert Lane will work from the shotgun on this second down and 6. Near the Neville 40. Robert rolling right to throw. Has time. Shoots a pass upfield. Incomplete. So again, that ball intended on the previous play to Toby Ziegler, who was lining up this time on the left side. Quick snap. Josh Roberts is trying to find room. He's being pursued and brought down for a loss on the play. Glen Oaks not fooled at all on that one. The Tigers must punt it away. I tell you, the momentum is really swung in this game. This one to punt this one away. Again, Vernon and Warren are back. Tigers are faking it, going for it. Who's got the football? Andy Jones, first down, Neville. Will favor the Tigers, first down and 10 at the Glen Oaks 47. Don't go anywhere. We've got a nail biter. Robert Lane will drop to roll to throw. He's got pressure. He'll be cut down for a loss on the play, as he'll go down for about a 5 or 6 yard loss as the receivers were covered and Robert could not get the pass away. Robert Lane in the shotgun on the second down play. Snap is to him. He'll pull it up in there to run it. He's got heavy traffic and will go down for about a 2 or 3 yard gain, and that's all. As he crosses the 50 to the 49-yard line, it leaves third down and at least 13 yards.
It looks a little like we had a face mask against us then, but it wasn't called. And on the
Moving from our right to left here at Memorial Stadium. Robert Lane takes the shotgun snap, pressure, releases a pass, incomplete. Tim Amney just off his fingertips. Would not have been a first down, but it's 4th down and long now, and the Tigers must take punt formation. Robert Lane punished at the end of the play. Austin Hughes in punt formation. Again, Vernon and Warren deep for Glen Oaks. Snap is back there. Austin Hughes gets away a high floating kick. Fair catch called for and made by Vernon at the 23-yard line, but Glen Oaks is back on offense with 4.1 seconds remaining. Here is the quarterback, Giles, down under. Warren is a lone setback. Giles to throw, right side, and it's a flea flicker. Man's got it to the 35, the 40, the 50. It's a foot race now to the 25, the 20, the 10, into the end zone. Again, just the old hook and ladder, and it worked to perfection. In fact, it worked for some 76 yards.
It looked like we had the man tackled, Neil. He was going down. He was covered so well and was going down, and he managed to get the ball off.
1.5 yard line. Again, this is the double tight end, trips in the backfield. Giles down under at quarterback, and he'll try to rush that thing forward. It's just a strength battle going on, and he is denied. Let's take our break. Our score at the end of the third. Glen Oaks 20, Neville 14. This is Tiger football on FM 102.
The best new cars make the best used cars, and the best way to buy them is with 0% financing at Vantro Toyota. 0% financing is not in effect on used Toyotas. Your choice. America's bestseller 2001 Camry, just $15,988. $15,988. 2001 Corolla, just $11,988. Or get 0% financing. 0% financing on pre-owned Toyotas at Vantro Toyota Cadillac used cars. We're right on the corner, right on the price.
Commitment, experience, skill, and resourceful people directed at a single goal: success on the football field. That's been a Neville Tiger tradition for 70 years. These same qualities have been directed at a single goal with Thomas Farr and Reeves Insurance, affordably insuring people, property, and business of this area since 1953. Thomas Farr and Reeves Insurance, 1010 North 9th Monroe. Call 388-1472.
Ellison has it teed up, kicking it from our right to left to the awaiting, I believe, Toby Ziegler and Josh Roberts near the 10-yard line.
12 more minutes of football.
Here's a low kick. This one's going to kind of bounce, and go out of bounds. So that one, if the Tigers accept, will go to the 35-yard line, 1st and 10, or the Tigers have the option of making Glen Oaks kick it all over.
Making them kicking again wouldn't be a bad idea.
We'll approach the football, kicking it from our right to left, and kind of a low kick. This one's going to come down and go out of bounds again. So I think, what do you say? We go for 3 in a row here? Ellison approaching, kicks it away. This one is coming down, driving Josh Roberts back to the 22. Josh Roberts looking for blocks at the 30. He's up in there and will be cut down off his feet after all of that at the 41-yard line, and the Tigers go back on offense. 11:52 remaining. Handed off Josh Roberts, trying to find the seam. Flag coming in there in the center of the field. Josh got about 4 on the play, but this one's in that very negative area of possible offensive holding as that flag comes in. And
the referee's already looking that way, Neil. Looks like he's going to be holding against Neville again. Boy.
But 1st down and 20 for Neville at the Tiger 30-yard line. Robert Lane in the shotgun set. Takes his snap. Thought he was going to pitch it, but he'll run it now. He's upfield, and he has met with authority about 8 yards upfield. He had the option to pitch to Josh Roberts, but kept it and got back most of the penalty yards to bring up 2nd down 12. 10:02 remaining in the 4th quarter. Glen Oaks 20, Neville 14. The Tigers down by 6. Robert Lane, shotgun snap, looking to throw, has pressure, rolls right, looks upfield, incomplete, into the hands and in and out of the hands of LaMarcus Simmons. He wouldn't have gotten the 1st down anyway, and the Tigers have to punt it away again, Morris. Peyton Farr, the deep snap. at the 25-yard line. Glen Oaks has two back there. That's Warren and Vernon. Low snap. Drew gets it, though, and he gets away. A good sailing kick. Driving the man back to the 25, and he'll be pushed out of bounds at the 28-yard line. So good coverage by the Tigers on the play.
Yeah, excellent coverage. McFarland in there. Peyton Farr, good tackle. Number 62 for the Tigers.
Handed off. Warren up in there. Met at the line of scrimmage. And there'll be a stoppage after about a 2-yard gain on the play.
John Jackson and, let's see, that was Cedric Harris in there, too. Met him well.
Giles, the quarterback, on his 2nd down and 8. Low snap. He'll hand it off to Warren, who's going to try to beat the pursuit outside. He's upfield and will be driven out of bounds, thankfully, shy of the 1st down at the 35-yard line, but it'll leave about 3rd down and about 3. Shotgun snap. Here is Giles to throw, right side. Warren's got it. He's being chased behind the line of scrimmage. He's loose. He's trying to fight for the 1st down, but he will not make it. The punter is Giles. And he will take his snap. Yeah, we just sent a man in. And now here is Ziegler being driven back. He's to the 25, the 30, and Ziegler will go out of bounds. I'm not sure. Was there a flag thrown on the play? We'll have to wait and see. 7:49 remaining in the 4th quarter, down by 6, 20-14. Robert Lane is down under center. He turns, hands off. Josh Roberts, who is just going to lean forward for about 3, and that is all. 2 receivers left side. Josh Roberts in the backfield with Lane. Shotgun. Throws it. Ziegler's got it. He's trying to break tackles. He'll lean forward for the 1st down and more. He's a little across the 45 to the 46-yard line, and that'll move the chains for the Tigers. Handed off Josh Roberts, who's going to reverse his field of play and try to get outside. He's upfield 5 yards, fighting forward. He got at least 7, maybe 8 on the play. As he goes down at the end of the play, it's a fairly good run by Josh Roberts. 6:46 remaining in the 4th quarter. The Tigers down by 6, 20-14. Robert Lane, shotgun snap. Abney in motion, coming to the right side. And here's a handoff, Josh Roberts. He's through there. 1st down and more. He's upfield and still fighting for yardage. He's to the Glen Oaks 34-yard line. He got about 15 on the play. Fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 at the Glen Oaks 34. Robert Lane calls for the football, fakes it to Roberts. He's to the left side. He's to that 1st down marker and out of bounds. But not before he makes near the 21-yard line, maybe the 22-yard line of Glen Oaks.
He's doing a marvelous job now, Colin. When it works, it looks good. When it doesn't work, it looks bad, and we get on them. But
keeping it rather safe here. It is 1st down and 10 for the Tigers at the Glen Oaks 21. Robert Lane in the shotgun. He's flanked by Josh Roberts. Here's Tim Abney coming in motion right side. Handoff, Roberts running right, looking for blocks. He'll push it up in there and go down inside the 15 to near the 12. He is near the 1st down marker, but maybe just shy.
You know, he's just got those legs churning and that head down, and all he wants to do is get in that end zone.
I think he smells it, don't you?
Josh Roberts does, and boy, he's really running with authority.
Clock is moving with 5:49 remaining in the game. Robert Lane, shotgun snap. Hands it off. No, he'll keep it himself after faking to Roberts. He's got the 1st down, but he is hit with authority near the 9-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Tigers. A Lane under center I formation. Tim Abney is the up back. Josh Roberts the I back. Handed off, Abney. He'll power his way forward. He's down to the 6, so he'll do good to get 3 on the play. It'll bring up a goal to goal at the 6. Clock is under 5 minutes. Robert Lane, shotgun set, has it, hands it off. Josh Roberts outside, headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Neville, he's in there. Josh Roberts faked it inside, took it to the post to the outside, should I say the pylon to the outside, and he is in for the touchdown, and we're tied at 20. We're tied at 20.
That's right. Now, all-important extra point.
Again, the Tigers have knotted it at 20. Here is Matt Murrow's sky kick, which is high in the air and will be fair caught near the 28-yard line of Glen Oaks. That's good strategy because that was Vernon who caught the ball that time.
It was number 28, yes.
2 receivers left side, 2 to the right side. Giles is going to look to throw, swings it out here to Warren, who is going to be hit, and will he be tackled for no gain on the play at the end of it? Robert Apperly did a good job.
Let's give it all to Robert Apperly on that one, Neil. He did a fantastic job staying right with his man and not letting him go anywhere.
Boy, what a big play here. Glen Oaks will send 3 receivers to the right side, wide side of the field. Giles is looking to throw. He releases upfield, and it's incomplete. Shaking a loose, I think Codrick Smith and also
Smith was right there with him, Neil, and Codrick either popped him good.
4th down and 10. Robert Lane is in also with Toby Ziegler at back safety, but here's Giles kicking it away to no one. That ball's going to bounce at the Neville 40 and take a Glen Oaks roll to the Tigers' 28-yard line. Robert Lane, shotgun set. In the backfield is Josh Roberts, who has the football, and he's upfield. He's broken loose. Josh Roberts to the 50, the 40, the 30, the 25. Pulled down off his feet at the Glen Oaks 20-yard line. What a fine run by Josh Roberts. Look at him go. Following the 52-yard run of Josh Roberts, it's 1st down and 10 at the Glen Oaks 20 with 3:01 remaining. A fake to Josh Roberts. Robert Lane will pull it down, take it up in there, driving forward. He's to the 16-yard line and taken down. Remember, the Tigers have 2 timeouts remaining. The center, Abney, the up back. Abney with the football. He's powering his way forward, breaking tackles. Look at him move the pile. He is down to near the 10-yard line.
Commitment, experience, skill, and resourceful people directed at a single goal, success on the football field. That's been a Neville Tiger tradition for 70 years. These same qualities have been directed at a single goal with Thomas Farr and Reeves Insurance, affordably insuring people, property, and business of this area since 1953. Thomas Farr and Reeves Insurance, 1010 North 9th Monroe. Call 388-1472.
The best new cars make the best used cars, and the best way to buy them is with 0% financing at Vantro Toyota. 0% financing is not in effect on used Toyotas. Your choice. America's best seller, 2001 Camry, just $15,988. $15,988. 2001 Corolla, just $11,988. Or get 0% financing. 0% financing on pre-owned Toyotas at Vantro Toyota Cadillac used cars. We're right on the corner, right on the price.
3rd down on the yard at the Glen Oaks 11-yard line. We're tied at 20. Robert Lane in the shotgun. Tim Abney in motion. Josh Roberts in the backfield. Josh Roberts with the football running left. He's got the 1st down. He's inside the 5. He's in there to the 3-yard line. It's 1st and goal for the Tigers.
What a fine run again by Josh Roberts. But look at that Neville offensive line blocking, Neil. They were in there. Tim Abney goes in motion to the left. The play starts out right and then goes back left. You got 4 offensive linemen pulling. Nobody came from the backside, thankfully, for the defense. Josh Roberts takes it down to the 3-yard line for Neville. 1st and goal from the 3.
We're going to see this I formation again where Abney is the up back and Josh Roberts the I back. We have split receivers, but that's probably meaningless. Robert Lane under center, hands it off. There's Tim Abney. In for the touchdown! He would not be denied, Paydart Morris. Look at Tim Abney power his way in there, and I assure you, he was met at the line of scrimmage. He did all that on his own. Drew Carson to hold. Awaiting the snap from center. It's back there. It's good. Matt Murrow's kick is up, and it is through. Let's talk with Neville head coach Billy Dawson and the Tigers picking up a big win last week. A hard game at Glen Oaks, and your thoughts there?
Well, we were awful excited to still be playing, Neil. You know, we didn't play real well, but our kids persevered and went through some adversity and played a great 4th quarter on both sides of the football. It really was the turning point. I thought we played well early, and we had some great momentum swings. And Glen Oaks is a good football team, got great athletes, and our kids showed a lot of character Friday night, and we were awful proud of them.
What can you tell us about this week's opponent? Quarterfinal round here at Ruppel Stadium. The Baker Buffaloes. They've got their own tradition and a good football team.
Well, they're 12-0. They're number 1 in the state.
You know, they're averaging 35 points a game, giving up 12. They're awful big up front. They have good skill kids. They're an option football team, a lot like what Air Force does, and they do a great job executing. They keep the ball away from you. They're the best team we've played this year by far.
Well, we have talked about how good of a football team the Baker Buffaloes are, but the Neville Tigers are also playing very well. I know you may want to hand out a couple of pats on the back while we're here.
Yeah, I thought, you know, Drew Carson has really played well the last 2 weeks, and I thought he played well Friday night. You know, our offensive line played extremely well Friday night, and Josh Roberts was the beneficiary of that. He had 140 yards, and a lot of that was because of our offensive line played extremely well up front. We ran the ball 42 times, so that in itself will tell you that we felt comfortable with the line of scrimmage and that we were able to control it. And our kids turned it on late. With 9 minutes to go, we were behind. We told them on the bench, listen, something's got to give here, because in 9 minutes we're going to put up the equipment. And they turned it on and played extremely well in the fourth quarter.
Well, this particular week here at Ruppel Stadium, we understand that at least odds on anyway, Baker will bring a good crowd. This is our opportunity to invite a lot of people out to see a great football game Friday night.
Well, there's only 8 teams left in 4A football, Neil, and you're going to see 2 of the better teams in the state Friday night. There's no doubt about that. And you know, Baker said they were going to bring the entourage, so I expect they'll bring everybody in the town of Baker there, and we look for our people to come out as well. It's going to be a fabulous game. It's going to be a fabulous atmosphere. It's going to be great weather. It's Thanksgiving week. Football's the way to go Thanksgiving week. So we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a good night, and it's going to be exciting.
We wish you the best of luck once again. We'll continue on in just a moment. Tune in again next week for the Neville Football Playback Show.